My name's Twani Nyirenda. This is my father, Pelton Nyirenda. We're going to be reacting to Chile One's Susana song in this video. I wouldn't say it's the biggest hit right now, but for me, it's a song that's out there. It's doing a few numbers, gaining some traction, and one of my favorites from his album that came out this year. So let's just get right into the video, I think. But before we do, actually, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Yeah. So yeah, let's get into the video.
Yes, okay.
Susana, shakuleke pako subinene kukonga. Susana, would you be my baby? Susana, shakuleke pako subinene kukonga. Susana, would you be my baby? Susana, 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 would you be my baby? Susana, 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 would you be my baby?
Okay, well, what can I say? I think, he starts with a choral entry. The kind of the choir comes in, and they sing this a cappella as an intro to the song. Right away, you can get that it's a dance song because the BPM, the beats per minute, most of you might not know the beats per minute is that every song has got what we call as the tempo in music, the speed of the song. So he gets, obviously I can feel it's 120 beats BP, which is 120 beats per minute. And most dance songs are around that beat. If you want to get people moving, you have to set your BPM at 120. Scientifically, it has been proven that most dance songs compel people to dance, or most songs that compel people to dance to are songs that have a speed of 120 beats per minute. I don't know the reason. A lot of people have given the reason why such things happen. And so you find that any song that is around that BPM, 120 beats per minute, compels people to dance to it. It doesn't matter if you stay stiff. An experiment was done where people were paid money to respond to music, and they started playing beats. First, they started slowing the beat, and then they were told to stand still. They slowed the beat, and they started increasing the beat as they were increasing the beat. As it reached around 115, 16, 17, people started moving, and by 120, a lot of people started. But they were not supposed to move. They were supposed to stay still, but they couldn't help but just move. It's just, there's something about 120 BPM. And he starts with the choir. Immediately you can feel the influence. It is more of a kwaito. Can feel the kwaito beat, even when the beat comes in, when he's singing the choir, then the beat comes in, you can feel the kwaito effect. You can see,
So when you're saying kwaito, that's the South African
the South African beat, the kwaito South African beat effect, and also the 60s, the Sinjonjo, the 60s.
No idea.
I have no idea, but there was the music which the people used to dance to. We were also very young, but it's music that came from swing era. It was called Sinjonjo. You can feel that it was very popular here in Zambia as well. And you can feel the Sinjonjo effect. Maybe you wanted to compare old timers also
to feel included.
Feel included, yes. But also, again, you feel there is the amapiano effect to it. And also, you can feel the bakanda. Bakanda is a South African traditional music.
I was going to ask him.
Yes, it's a South African, it's very popular South African traditional music called bakanda. So it's like, it's a mixture really. It's like a concoction of different styles. Yes. And I think I felt even the rumba effect of it by the guitar ostinato. An ostinato is a repeated sound, either the melody or from the guitar or something. Okay. There's some kind of a rumba. Let's listen to it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I want people to hear that. Can you hear that? Huh?
Yeah.
That's the guitar.
yeah.
That's a rumba effect added to the mixture. So you've got you've got a lot of mixed songs here. You've got the kwaito effect. You've got the bakanda effect. You've got the mapiano. You've got the rumba effect. So and also the sinjonjo effect.
Yeah.
So it's like a song that includes all styles. It's a South African styles of music mainly, plus the rumba effect and the sinjonjo effect. Because sinjonjo was almost like South African, but it was also Zambian. The Zambian feel to it. And it starts with the choral, like I said, and then at some point he brings the intro. Now, in pop music, there's been a shift over time. People are playing around with the whole idea is to engage the people because people's attention span has shortened.
Yeah, nowadays.
Yes, shortened. And that's the reason why you've got to be very careful. You not have to get people's attention. So he starts with the choral, so you get hooked to that because they're nice harmonies, that of course they are simple harmonies, which are straightforward harmonies, and you get hooked. And then immediately goes to the instrumental so that he now introduces the song. Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Chikondi chanifuna siningalekele wina nitengele panondo pakanka fikene mwine wanondo ndikanondo lelo foni ngachitava nondo panondo pakanka fikene mwine wanondo ndikanondo lelo foni ngachitava nondo ngalakunda lavi ushala njobati.
There's something that I want to say here.
Yeah.
When he starts singing the verse, the rumba guitar keeps playing.
Yeah.
And right away you can see a bit of, you can feel a bit of where do I put my attention? Okay, where do I put my attention? Do I put my attention to the singing or do I put my attention to the guitar?
Okay.
And the reason why that happens to you is because there's when you're arranging a piece of music, you need to understand that there's a conversation.
Okay.
Either the conversation is between the instruments, or when the voice comes in, the conversation should be between the voice and the instruments. Okay. And you need to know which one is important at particular moment. So I think here Chile needed to be very, very careful. He introduces the rumba thing, guitar playing, and it's playing at the top of its register, register.
Yeah.
And then the voice is singing at there is middle register. So there's a bit of you don't know which one to pay attention to. And I would have loved that there's a complementary, either the guitar is complementing when he sings and it plays, or whether the guitar plays and then he sings to accompany, so that you know that there's a dialogue between the guitar. But then again, I think he realizes, the producer realizes that maybe there was too much of this kind of struggle. Then he drops the guitar. And if he drops the guitar, you can hear the clarity of how the verse settles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Need to, okay, I need you, baby, will you need me too? Vanono, pakupala vanono, vanono, inechonkonkela vanono.
Now that's a very good balance, you see, on the chorus, where he sings Susana and the guitar is like answering, answering what he's doing. So it's very important when you're arranging to take that into consideration, that it's a conversation. Instruments must conversate, must talk. Either the guitar is talking and the rest of the other instruments are answering, or whether the voice is talking and the rest of the instruments are answering, or whether the voice is talking and the other is talking and one instrument is conversating with the voice. So that's how you put it. But I like the chorus because the chorus is already known. Yeah, it's a singable chorus. It's not something that you have to think a lot to.
It's memorable.
It's memorable. You can remember it even when you like right now the song is not playing, but you can still it's still running. So that's good, and it gives us that kind of a melody which he introduced the song and got hooked us to that song.
All right. So in summary, just saying, it's trying to find the perfect balance.
Yes.
Either when you're doing it, you just think about how you like kind of marry the voice with
the instruments.
the instrument. It has to be a.
It's a conversation, really. Instruments are conversating. They're talking to each other and they're talking to the voice. Whatever you're bringing, you must see how can it add to the conversation, okay? If one thing talks too much, the other, then it's just like a normal conversation. One person is talking a lot. People get bored, So you need to have either someone is answering and the other you laugh, That's how the conversation is, and that's how even in music you keep that conversation going. Yeah.
All right, let's continue the song.
Now let me feel that.
Okay. Continue.
Let me play that. Let me listen.
Okay.
Okay, just there.
Okay.
I think the reason why I stopped is because I think this is a common issue with most some of the Zambian musicians, not just Zambian, but maybe musicians.
Yeah.
Some of the let me just put it, because we're talking about Zambian musicians, I see this a lot. That part, to me, it's my opinion. I feel that it takes you off a little bit because he's introducing new material. It's a different feel.
Yeah.
It's not. You see, when you're doing a song, you need to keep in mind that material must be related. What you started with in the verse, when you come to sing another verse, at least there must be some material that is related to what you sang at first, so that the mind is not pushed out like it's listening to a different song. It's like a new song has started. You see what I mean? So I think there was a bit of it takes me off. Myself. It takes me off. It's like I'm listening to new material. So the mind now is trying to adjust this kind of new material. And by that time, it's like I'm not relating to what I listened to at first. At first, in terms of the verse, I was expecting what I introduced in the verse, either to hear a bit of it and then you expand it. That's how music, if you want to change, try to get a bit of material from what you did and play around with the material so that it's not new completely. And I'm sure that's what's going to do. It must bring us back to the material. Otherwise, it will be a little bit unbalancing. Yeah. Okay, that's good. You know what he's done? What he has done, at least he's brought the material back that we listened to, so that now the song is like it's really moving forward. It's something that is moving forward. Other than you've got to be very careful when when you're doing to do the verse. Keep the material, the same material. Not exactly. You may change because modern music. People break the rules.
Yeah.
But when you break the rules, know how to break the rules. Yeah. Don't just break the rules because you are breaking the rules out of ignorance. Then it becomes a big problem. But you break the rules because you understand the rules. I'm not saying that this is how most musicians, but I'm saying you've got to be very careful when you're going to bring material. And there's one thing that he did. He brings a different sound, which is which is not normally common in music, in Zambian music. That is the violin. Yeah. The sound of a violin. It brings a different feel to the song. It makes an interesting listening. You want to listen because a violin is not a very common instrument that is played in Zambian music. But it brings it. I think that's been very creative. Yeah, that was very creative of him to bring a different sound that is not very common, but sounds, it is in the right place. I think it places it at the right place. And then it goes to the chorus, of course. Yeah.
So credit to the producer.
Yes, credit to the producer for doing that. I think that was very clever of him to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think let's. Okay. I really like the guitar, the rumba guitar. It gives you that ostinato. Like I said, the ostinato is a repeated pattern in music, either in rhythm or in the melody. In this case, it's the melody. It keeps going, and it's a hook. That's a hook for that song.
It's the guitar.
It's the guitar. Yeah,
Right.
it hooks you because you want to listen and you want to dance. When you talk about, I didn't talk about the melody. I think the melody of the chorus, I wrote it down. I scored it down. The melody of the chorus, I hope it can be shared. It is a 6-note melody, really. And the chord structure that he uses is he places the song in D flat,
Okay.
where we call that key. We call this key as D flat. Others will call C sharp. It's a very weird key. Most musicians don't like playing it. Playing in this because it has got a lot of keys to black keys to play with. So which is like a 1-4-5 chord progressions. This is the first chord, followed by the 4th chord, and then the 5th chord. So there are only 3, which is very common in African music, having only those we call them 1-4-5 chord progression. Very common in African music. And so that is all. The whole song is based on on those 3 chords.
chords, all right.
Yeah, that's the whole song, and it keeps it simple, really. And I pray that this song gets more views and more numbers added to his name. Yeah. So let's continue.
It is slowly, for me, I feel it is slowly getting the traction it deserves.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's a song that encompasses a lot of generation. Especially that even South Africans may listen to it because of the kwaito, piano, bakanda, and Sinjonjo feel to it. Yeah. And of course, the Zairians also for the rumba. Yes.
This is here at Price Music Records.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. My summary to this is that he starts. I mean, musicians can learn on the style that he uses. At first, he comes with the chorus. I mean, he starts with the chorus where he has the choir comes in. He keeps the harmonies stable and solid, and then he brings in the intro with the guitar that hooks you, okay? And then he also brings in the aspect of the violin, and then also is right on point in terms of the BPM, the 120 BPM, because I can feel it.
You want to dance.
Yeah, you want to
Invites you to
dance.
dance,
Yeah, it
yeah.
invites you to dance. And it's very clever, and he maintains that. And he keeps the song simple. It's a verse. He starts with the chorus, verse, then chorus, then verse, then chorus. It's a very simple song. It starts on the chorus, then it goes to the intro if you want, then the verse, then the chorus, then the verse, then it ends with the song, with the chorus. There is a structure to it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Right. So I think that's it.
Yes.
All right. So that was Susana by Chile One, Mr. Zambia, from his recent album that came out this year, beginning of this year. I think it's called Boy from Chile Land. Check it out. There's actually a few more songs in there that I feel are good songs. You can tell he really thought about this one.
Yeah.
And credit to him and everyone behind him with this album. I like it. And like I said, Susana is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
And I thought, let me present it to my dad and let him listen to it. And then tell us what he thinks and how, maybe how he feels about it, and just let us try and understand the structure and, analysis behind the song as well. So yeah, like I said, that was it. I hope you've enjoyed this video and learned as much as I do from these videos as well. Like we said before, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Subscribe, yes.
It really does help push the videos out there.
Yeah.
And thank you for those that have subscribed to the channel. We have seen a few
Yeah.
who will join us, and the numbers are going up. Thank you.
Yeah, we want to reach 1,000.
Yeah, that's the goal.
If
1,000
subscribers.
Help us get there. And yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I have.
I have enjoyed listening to it, and I want more videos. And also, I must say that there were a lot of people that were sending their videos. They want me to listen to the music. I will do that. At the moment we expand this channel. I think let's keep supporting. There's so many musicians who are gifted, and we can help in any way that we can as we are doing this simple analysis.
Definitely.
Thank you.
So like I said, feel free to suggest songs that we can look at as well, so we can react to them. Another one, I think that's it for today. Until next time, thank you.
Thank you.